On today's episode of Warehouse Safety Tips, we're going to be talking about emergency safety, so stay tuned.
Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast.
At the time of this podcast, Florida's West Coast is getting ready to have a record-breaking hurricane come in. All of our thoughts and prayers are with the people of Florida and all the surrounding areas. When you have a hurricane, you have a lot of advanced warning. But if you're in a facility, that may not always be the case. Emergencies can happen in the blink of an eye. If you are someone that walks around and takes part in the 5S methodology, then you know that there is a constant and never-ending improvement mindset that goes into that process. So what you want to do is make sure that you prepare for as much as you can emergencies that are coming or any situations that could possibly arise that are going to impact your facility. This is going to be examples of things like making sure that all exit signs are lit, making sure that emergency lighting works, make sure that you have all of your emergency plans posted in several different places within your facility to make sure that all your employees know all about all the emergency procedures that are in place. Make sure that things like fire extinguishers, eyewash stations, AEDs, which are defibrillator units, chemical showers, anything that has to do with safety are in working order. And then lastly, the biggest thing of all, make sure that you train on these procedures. Make sure that your employees and everybody at your facility are more than aware of everything in the event of an emergency. So if you do that, there's a lot more things that you can possibly go over, but it's going to be a good start, and we want you to go home safe. So thank you very much for being here on another Warehouse Safety Tips, and here's a word from one of our sponsors.
You want an organized workspace. You want a safe and efficient way to lay out your shop or warehouse. But it takes forever to mask and paint the floor lines, only to watch them fade and smear and have to do it all over again. The solution? Mighty Line Tape. Mighty Line floor tape is simply the most durable floor tape available. It's 7 times thicker than most other floor tapes. It's beveled on the edges so it can handle an army of forklifts. And it comes up anytime with no scraping and no residue. Why mess with the mess and the fumes of floor paint when Mighty Line has the rolls, shapes, colors, and signs that fall right in line with 5S standards? There's a place for everything, and everything has its place. That's why we're here. There's only one American-made Mighty Line tape, the only durable stripe.
You can find the show notes to each episode, links to information mentioned on the vodcast, the social media platforms we're on, and anything else related to the vodcast at warehousesafetytips.com. And if you want to catch our podcast and or request a sample pack of Mighty Line, visit mightylinetape.com/safety tips. Thank you for watching Warehouse Safety Tips and have a safe day.